Oracle Park in San Francisco, California, 12 Monster Jam drivers prepare to embark on a 5-month series on the road to the 2024 Monster Jam World Finals. The winner of this series, Stadium Championship Series West, will go to that World Finals with an automatic bid. It all starts right here tonight. The 2024 Monster Jam season starts right now.
Hello everybody and welcome.
Hello everybody and welcome. Hello everybody and welcome.
Oh, boy! Oh, 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 yeah!
Hello everybody and welcome to Monster Jam in 2024. That's right, it is officially 2024 and the Monster Jam season, if you can believe it, is back already, and we kick things off here in San Francisco at Oracle Park. 12 competitors. Let's meet those 12 competitors. We have Joe Foley here, a member of Team Scream Racing. He is in El Toro Loco. Mike Christensen, the leader of Team Throttle Monster, is here. He's hoping to tear it up in 2024. Caleb Blood in Soldier Fortune, becoming a veteran at the stadium level, is on Stadium Championship Series West this year. Jim Kohler in Avenger, the man himself, the leader of Team Scream Racing, is here alongside his son, Chris Kohler, in Monster Month. The two of them should be fun to watch in 2024. Corey Rummel, another member of Team Scream Racing, one of 4, is here in Megalodon in San Francisco. We'll see how he can do. And David Olfert, Velociraptor, a big name for this series, his first Stadium Series ever. Looking forward to seeing him. Bari Musauer, a Monster Jam veteran, a real threat to win this series, is here in Zombie. Colt Stevens, your 2023 World Finals Freestyle Champion, is here in Thunder Roris. And behind him, we have Camden Murphy, a man who is still waiting for that first World Finals championship in the Bakugan Dragonoid. Adam Anderson, rocking his father's mustache, is here in the black and green Wrecking Machine, but his brother Ryan Anderson is on this series as well. Stadium Championship Series West with Son of a Digger and Adam Anderson and Gravedigger is going to be a doozy. We start things off with Monster Jam Racing, and you might be wondering, why are these guys all over the place already? Well, it rained during the day, so that's why. Our first race, we have David Olfert, Velociraptor, taking on Camden Murphy in the Bakugan Dragonoid. Camden Murphy will cross the line right there as your winner. What a wild race to start off 2024. There you have it. We got some penalties in there, but Velociraptor could not get it across the line first. Our next race in the near lane, the gray lane, Jim Kohler in Avenger, and in the red lane, representing his truck's color, it's Mike Christensen in Vendetta. We also have this incredible racing track that I'm so excited to see throughout all of 2024. It starts obviously in the mud in this very first event of the year, but it's still going to be a doozy. We've got a good race, and Jim Kohler is the winner of it. Man, he really got some speed at the end. A man who's driven in a lot of muddy events in his day is off to round number 2. Very solid win for him. Our next race, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger, taking on Corey Rummel in Megalodon. Getting way up on the berm there. That slowed him down a little bit, but he got some momentum coming off of it. But Corey Rummel has a lead. Two drivers who have driven in the mud before. Which one of them will do it better? This is a race that could be in the final round, but it's happening in round 1. Ryan Anderson crosses the line first. He is your winner here in this race in round 1. Some good racing. The muddy, somewhat muddy conditions make for a fascinating start to the racing track. Our next race, Chris Kohler, Monster Mud, is over the berm and completely lost it. His opponent, Caleb Lund, though, she is also all over the place. Chris Kohler's right back in this race. He might win this race. He can't keep it on the track, but it doesn't seem to matter. Caleb Lund can't seem to find the gas pedal. Man, what a wild race, and Chris Kohler's just going to creep over the finish line, and it turns out Caleb Lund's truck couldn't get her through it. And in one of probably the weirdest wins of his career, Chris Kohler in Monster Mutt is moving on to the next round. 28.8 seconds. Hooey! That's a doozy. We move on to round 2. 4 trucks still get an automatic bye, and one of those 4 is Bari Musauer and Zombie taking on Camden Murphy and the Bakugan Dragonwood. Again, there's only 12 competitors on the Stadium Championship Series. The first one, obviously Stadium Championship Series West, that we're getting to see out here in San Francisco. And Bari Musauer, that bye run didn't hurt him at all, because my oh my, he just took down Camden Murphy with some thunder in round number 2. Not even close for Zombie's victory. He is going to the semifinal round by a good 4 seconds too, man. Fully in control. Now we've got an all-team screen matchup. Joe Foley in El Toro Loco takes on his boss, Jim Kohler, in Avenger. Jim Kohler looked good in round 1. A track like this could possibly help him. We might get to see a Jim Kohler Racing win tonight. He was so fast in round 1, he's a little bit slower here in round 2. Joe Foley makes up the ground where Kohler goes really wide of the turn, and he can't even get it fired. Joe Foley leaping across the line as your race winner. Jim Kohler had it until the turn, went too deep, got all into the mud, got close to the wall, got shut off. And unfortunately, that'll hurt him. Now we have our next competitor, Thunder Roars Colt Stevens, your World Finals champion from 2023 in freestyle, taking on Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, and Ryan Anderson right now is in full control. Colt Stevens does not have this mud sorted out. Ryan Anderson looks to be absolutely dialed in. Flying over the final jump. Oh, baby, going on a bicycle. Ho, ho. All right, a little cherry on top of that round 2 win for Ryan Anderson. He's pushing along. 23.869. If you can live in that 22-23 time, you might be getting a win tonight. Our final driver we haven't seen tonight, it is Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. He's taking on Chris Kohler in Monster Mutt, who was all over the place in round 1. Got a very lucky win. Chris Kohler went around the wrong side of the turn. What? How do you even judge that? Do you get disqualified? I don't know. It doesn't matter, because Adam Anderson is your winner regardless. Wow. Chris Kohler is off to a funny start to 2024, and Adam Anderson is off to the semifinals, and we're going to get a word from Gio Andino here, the crew chief of Gravedigger.
Right now, the right lane seems a little tricky. It was a little inconsistent at the beginning of the rounds. I mean, it could turn up either way. Left or right could end up being tricky, but honestly, the final turns will matter for others. Adam wants left lane, so we'll see if we get it.
And it'll be really interesting if him and his brother Ryan Anderson and son of a digger both end up there in the finals, because as of now, they're both going for that left lane as stated. What else can you consider competing at this track?
I mean, it's just going to be consistency right off the bat. I mean, we can stay consistent, we can take this racing win. That's all that really matters, is being consistent.
Well, thank you for your time, Gio. Congratulations on that win, and good luck to you and Adam. Monster Jam fans, let's head out to town.
All right, it is time for the semifinals of Monster Jam Racing. Oh, Wayne touching up with his own little commentary in there. Okay, throwing it back to the old days. And then earlier we got Bari Musauer and Zombie. His opponent is Joe Foley in El Toro Loco. Musauer looked good in round number 2, his first race of the day, but man, he looked solid. He's looking solid here too, staying smooth. Slow is fast on a track like this. Scott Douglas said that so many times in my childhood. In the mud, slow is fast. Bari Musauer keeping it slow and controlled. Bari Musauer is going to the final round of racing here in the very first event. He is looking very solid. Oh my. This next race is the race that we dreamed of our entire lives. Adam Anderson in Gravedigger in the near lane. Ryan Anderson, his brother, in Son of a Digger in the far lane. The two brothers who have been competing for so long are finally on tour together for the first time ever. And now we get to see their first matchup head-to-head. You better believe there's going to be no slow as fast. This is going to be fast is reckless, and whoever is the cleanest is going to get it. Adam is flying around the turn. We've got a finish. Oh man, a photo finish almost, but by about a truck length. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger took down his brother Ryan. I mean, talk about a good race. That's what you want. That is the excitement you want. Those two on a series together. It's only going to get better from here. It's time to meet our final round competitors in the near lane. The 5-time World Finals champion Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, who's been fast all night. His opponent, Bari Musauran Zombie, has been slow and steady, but he bumps the step up. That's gonna hurt him. Adam Anderson has the green light for a victory tonight. Staying smooth. He ain't slowing down though. He is still going fast. He is in a specific racing line. And man, it worked for him so well. And Bari is over. Bari is flipped over in the turn 2. Adam Anderson is your winner. Adam Anderson's truck is on fire. Gravedigger is up in flames. Holy cow. That truck is burning up. Holy cow, that thing got set on fire really quick. That is wild. Thankfully, Adam Anderson is okay, but hopefully that truck will be all right for the rest of the competition. Not common that you see a fire like that in Monster Jam, and especially not this early. I mean, in racing, I certainly hope that doesn't take him out the rest of the event. But nonetheless, Adam Anderson, your racing winner at 21.219. He only got faster as the night went along. The truck is still on fire. Let's take ourselves in to the Great Clip Skills Challenge. We will start off skills with David Olfert, Velociraptor, and he is opting to do the one donut. You can either do 2 moves on 2 wheels or 1 donut. David Olfert loves doing them donuts. That is a solid one there, and that'll start off this 2024 season. How about that? Toodles getting to come out first. He's also got Kermit there in the window. Yeah, look at that. Kermit giving a wave to the fans as Velociraptor heads over to park. It's a 7.131 for David Olfert. That brings up our second competitor. It is Mike Christensen, Vendetta. He is going to do a donut too. Now remember, the track is a little bit wet, as you can tell, so that is probably going to lead to a lot of donuts here in skills, and we've already seen 2 and 2 competitors. I don't know if that was better than Velociraptors, but we'll see. It is not 5.969. We'll see. I mean, donuts are tough to top, and that's why in the arenas the donut competition is so difficult, because so many donuts just look the same. You've got to get the speed, the revolutions. Right now, in a track like this, a donut might be your safest bet, but Corey Rummel is up next in Megalodon. He is already on this near step up. Let's see if he can get any sort of grip. All right, he can. He's got it into a stoppie. That's right away an improvement. He already should get a higher score than Velociraptor, because the fact that he's getting this grip on a track, I mean, it's not a super muddy track. It's not like our old Tampa and Jacksonville tracks with a stupid amount of mud, but it is muddy enough that you're not going to be able to do the moves that you really want. You have to get the perfect kick, and that was a beautiful stoppie right there. I mean, that was utterly spectacular. They really, really have gotten so much better at fixing muddy tracks for an event. Here comes attempt number 2, and a sky wheelie off the step up. Oh, man! Even walked it down on the front 2 wheels. Pretty solid, pretty solid. I mean, for a muddy track, that might be enough for a possible win. It takes first place currently, 8.879. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I really think that's a fair number. That brings up Kayla Blood, Soldier Fortune. She's going to whip it into a donut. Oh, that's your donut. That's your attempt right there. She started and stopped, and unfortunately, I think she's having some electrical problems. in the event today. That is heartbreaking. I don't even know if she got a score for that. That was a very weird one, but regardless, nothing in particular that was special out of that one. Rough start to the year for Kayla Blood, but you know what? There's plenty of events left to go. But if you want to win a series, you've got to get off and running, and this series is going to have some real competitors, including this one. Camden Murphy and the Bakugan Dragonoid, I think, is a real threat to win this series, but a lot of people think, and so do I, it's going to come down to Adam Anderson and Ryan Anderson. So if a guy like Camden can really whip a rabbit out of his hat and take a win on this series, man, oh man, could you imagine? His first attempt was a stoppie attempt. Didn't really do too well. And a move like that really highlights what Corey Rummel was able to do in Megalodon. The grip he was able to get to be able to do that move was so special. And now here he is popping it off of the backflip. That is a move we have not seen Camden Murphy do a ton. Moonwalking it back towards the backflip ramp. He's keeping it controlled and consistent here, which you've got to like. He really made up for that rough first hit with a solid second hit. He's out of the truck. He's fired up, as he should be. That was a very good move in the mud, but will it be enough to take the lead? It will not. It's an 8.023. Here comes Jim Kohler from Team Scream Racing and Avenger. Look at that body. It's a bit of a new body here for 2024. The flames look a little bit different. He's going for a sky wheelie. Oh, yeah, rolling over. Oh, no. Jim Kohler with our first real wow moment of the day there. That was reminiscent of some 2018 Monster Jam. Jim Kohler, I think he did that in 2018 in some of the first events. It's not going to be enough to get him the lead, unfortunately. Don't get the score for that one, but that brings out Colt Stevens in Thunder Roris, your 2023 World Finals Freestyle Champion. As I'll be doing with Tristan England all year, I'm going to be introducing him as that because it's really cool to say for a guy like Colt Stevens. He's hitting the jammer, maybe a slat wheelie. He got a good kick for it, but the transmission didn't quite work the way he needed it to. It sounded like he had it in first gear to get the real pop, but just couldn't quite get it going. Does have one attempt left. Corey Rummel, though, still in that top spot. It was a very, very good move from Corey Rummel. That first one. Oh, here we go. Colt Stevens going for a sky wheelie. All right, decent. Oh, trying to combo it up. Couldn't quite combo it up very well. That was a good run. I don't think I would give it the lead personally, but yeah, I'd say that's fair. 7.193. I'd say that's an accurate number. Now we get to see Chris Kohler, Monster Month. The last time we saw Chris Kohler, he was all over the place in racing. Let's see if he can kind of refocus himself for skills. Chris Kohler, you might remember, has had some of the best skills runs in Monster Jam in the last year. His bicycles have been absolutely insane. Looks like he's going for one right now. Oh yeah, there he goes, a Chris Kohler bicycle, save it! Attaboy, Chris Kohler! The man himself has already gotten his first bicycle wow moment of the year of who knows how many, but I guarantee you, there will be more. Heck yeah. Going for another. And he can't quite get the kick out of it, but, I mean, on a muddy track, that first one was great. I would be tempted to give him a slight lead on that one, maybe like an 8.93, because the second move wasn't the greatest. It's unfortunately not enough to take the lead, though. Second place, I don't hate it, I really don't, because Corey Rummel had 2 good hits, whereas he only had the 1. Our next competitor, Joe Foley and El Toro Loco, in his second season of Monster Jam. Let's see what he can do here in skills. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like a belt kind of out of whack. Let's see what he's got. Joe Foley had a really good rookie year last year. I really enjoyed watching him drive. Ooh, the truck shut off. That would have been a beautiful slap wheelie, but unfortunately the truck just stopped, and I think that squeaking noise that I heard before might have been the problem. Because it sounded like maybe a belt was loose, maybe he knocked the belt fully off. on that landing. Unfortunately, that hurts him a lot. Our next competitor is Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, knocked out by his brother in racing, which means he's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder, you've got to imagine, here in this event in skills. Lining up for a bicycle. Ooh, not a thing on that one, but that is one attempt. Ryan Anderson last year had a bit of a weird year. He was a World Finals champion in the high jump competition, but he didn't have much of anything else. You know, I mean, his regular season was not nearly as good as he wanted it to be. Tyler Menningo ran circles around him. So you've got to believe he's got something to prove this year, and that's not a good move either. No, 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 you can't do that. Disqualify him. Disqualify him. You can't do that. That is 3 hits right there. That's got to be 3 hits. You can't count that. You just can't. It was still cool, but man, Ryan Anderson having a rough start to the day. Again, as I said with Caleb Blood, it's only one event, plenty of time to come back. And for a guy like Ryan Anderson, I don't think one event is going to stop him from winning this series, but there's a lot of talent out here. Oh! Did they disqualify him? I got to go back and listen to that. Hold on. They disqualified him. That's amazing. Heck yeah. The competition manager, it was probably Ziggy, to be honest, that made that call. But disqualify him. I said it. That was 3 hits. You got to disqualify him. So Ryan Anderson gets a 0. He's already, the competition manager, whoever made that call, already not making friends week 1 on the tour. But that was the right call. That was absolutely 3 hits. And without question, I fully support that totally. That'll bring us to our next competitor. It's Bari Musawwir in Zombie. Runner-up in racing today. He also flipped over in racing in that final turn, so looks like it was nothing but cosmetic damage. He's got the fans doing the zombie arms. Also, this is the first time Monster Jam has been at Oracle Park, or I should say in this venue. It's the first time it's ever in Oracle Park. It's a rebranded stadium, but I don't think Monster Jam has ever been in this stadium before, and if it has, let me know in the comments, because I have utterly no idea. He's going for the jammer. Oh yeah, drag that tail, Bari. Getting a little slap wheelie out of it. Gotta love that. Lining up for attempt number 2. What's it gonna be? Wow, big old sky wheelie for Bari Musawwir. Letting it fly. That was spectacular. How about that? Oh yeah, raise the roof, Bari. Raise that roof. Heck yeah. And it's your new leader, 9.072. Heck yeah. And Bari's your winner because Gravedigger can't come out because, you know, the truck was on fire. How about that, Bari? He's gotten a ton of points. He's in a great spot for your overall event championship. Now we get into our first Monster Jam freestyle competition of the year. And leading it off is David Olfert, Velociraptor. So excited to see David Olfert. He loves coming out first in freestyle, so let's see what he could do. During this run, let's do the shout-outs from the last event that was in Liwa, Abu Dhabi. We only have 3. Parzival _Z98. Just Jasper Tomlinson 8525 and The Click. Thank you to you 3. You were the only 3 that qualified for a shout-out in this video. And now as we start off this first commentary in 2024, I want to know, if you want to get shouted out in next week's commentary, let me know who you think is going to win Stadium Championship Series West. I want to know anyone that comments who you think is going to win Stadium Championship Series West, you will get shouted out in the next video. David Olfert, Velociraptor, a solid run to this point, and it's tough leading off freestyle in an event like this because you don't know how it's going to really fully play in the mud. He's gotten to drive in the mud enough that he's okay, but it still takes a little bit of time to adjust. Big air, yes! David Olfert, big air on that one. David Olfert, good buddy of mine. Loved being with him on the series last year, and it is so great to see him at a stadium level. He was supposed to be in a stadium in 2023, but a couple schedule changes ended up putting him back in arenas, and now he gets the chance to show off in front of even more fans every single weekend. So proud of him, and right now, he's not having the greatest first event, but it's just the first event. This is getting those butterflies out. I'm so happy to see what he could do. Lining up to send that thing across into the center. He's got less than 30 seconds left. Olfert also good for a backflip here and there. Nice. Oh yeah, get it into the slap wheelie. David Olfert. Get a little close to the wall there. Gotta back it up. I love seeing slap wheelies in the mud because that is a true testament to talent. And now he's just putting the foot to the floor. That was the last move that's going to count for scores. And you know what? For a leadoff freestyle, I give it a solid A. That was a good leadoff freestyle. You really don't want to do too much more. You can't do too much more than that because you're not going to get the score you really would get if you were coming out 6th or 7th regardless. But to start off his year, so happy to see David Olfert and Velociraptor out in the stadium, and so happy to see him getting a 7.222 to start things off in Oracle Park. Next up in freestyle here in Oracle Park, Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Got to witness Mike Christensen win a racing in an arena this year. I think it was in Los Angeles. Yeah, it was. At Crypto Arena. That was a fun time. Mike Christensen, last year he won his very first stadium freestyle and his first stadium overall event championship. And now he's whipping out a wheelie? I mean, he's hoping for big things in 2024. You've got to imagine. A guy like Mike Christensen, he keeps getting better by the year. You don't think he's going to win a series, but you've got to believe he's going to have some big moments this season. I'm excited for what Mike Christensen can do in this Vendetta truck. Kind of searching around. He might not have rear steer at the moment either. Because the way he was turning, no, he does. Okay. He wasn't turning with any rear steer. Maybe he didn't need it. Oh yeah, gotta love watching him fly right over that jump. Just put your foot to the floor and pray that you don't really destroy the truck. I love this track, and obviously today's event, we don't get the full enjoyment and experience of this track. This track is going to lead to some of the biggest moments ever. I just can't wait for it. Today, obviously, not going to be at the same level because of the rain kind of muddying the waters, but it is still going to be a really great track for all the competitions. Now, some of you might be wondering, why are we only doing one commentary in this event? Well, if you stick around to the end, you'll see the full commentary schedule. I think he now is having rear steer problems, by the way. The full commentary schedule will be at the end of this video. I'm only doing one event of commentary, no longer doing 2 and 1. I'm going to split them up into separate commentaries so that it's easier for you guys to watch. You don't have to watch an hour and a half in one video. This way you guys get, and it also makes it more interesting, you get to see a new commentary a day from Thursday through Sunday. Mike Christensen wraps up his freestyle. Was battling some truck issues, definitely had some rear steer problems in that run. A 5.186 is unfortunately not going to get it done for him, but again, as I've said it all night long, it's just the first event of the year, but Chris Kohler doesn't care. He's sending it right off the bat. In my opinion, he's had the most exciting day. He had that awesome move in skills. While it didn't get him a win, it's still the move of the night. He's got a little caught in the mud there by the wall. You got to be careful out by that center field fence. No body on the truck, so he can really just let it fly. Great to see him inside the cab. You can get to see that, how much work really goes into running these trucks. Get a front row view. He's always good for a good freestyle, too. I mean, while, yes, his skills runs seem to be more wow, he also puts down some good freestyles. His freestyle at the World Finals last year was fantastic. I'd love to see him get back there again this year, and it all starts here in San Francisco. You gotta have an impressive start to the year. If he can do that, ooh, he might have broken a sway bar or something. He is going over. Just got stuck in the mud. I think he might have broken a sway bar there. Just put him in a weird spot, but he takes the lead at an 8.075. Okay. I don't know about that one, but regardless, sliding off, he is still going to be in the hot seat for now. Now we get to see Kayla Blood, and this is a bit of a redemption freestyle for her. She has had a really rough go of it today. She's had electrical problems all day long. Throwing it into reverse. Okay, the truck's still having problems, clearly. Let's see if she can maybe make a freestyle out of it. Okay. I don't think so. That truck just doesn't... Nope, that truck's not going to cooperate with her, man. Oh, what a tough break.
7 seconds so far.
That is it. Man, that is... What a tough night for Kayla Blood and Soldier Fortune. They got to get that thing figured out now. Because tomorrow night, that can't be happening. That cannot be happening in 2 events in a row. Kayla Blood, a horrible start to the year. Now we get Jim Kohler in Avenger. He's flying. Just saw his son, Chris Kohler, put on a good freestyle. Now he can try to do the same. Jim Kohler, such a long-time veteran. He's one of the longest tenured drivers in Monster Jam. Or at least he's been around the longest. He's technically not tenured. Oh, he tapped the wall. He's going to be shut off. Oh, he's done. All right, great. 4.515. Not the run that Jim Kohler would have liked, unfortunately. Bari Musauer is up next in freestyle and zombie, and man, I'll tell you, Bari is having a day. He is your runner-up in racing. He was able to place second in the skills challenge, and now it's freestyle time. And in my opinion, Bari is probably his best competition is freestyle. He is a really good freestyler. He's going to start off with this jump that I've been liking all night, just full throttling it. I guess you can call it an FMX ramp. Maybe a motocross ramp. I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. The speed ramp. Nice air on that step up. Oh, he's dabbing. Oh, boy. Zombie was dabbing for a second. So far, we're really looking for a big moment in tonight's competition, but there's still some heavy hitters to go in freestyle. There's plenty of time for that. And again, with the track conditions the way that they are, you're never going to get the event that you really want. You know, it's just not going to happen right away. It's going to be miserable to try and clean those trucks. Whoa, a zombie is flying. He's now dabbing even more. Not a decent run, but I mean, really nothing to show for it. I like that, though. A good cross thread. So nice to see cross threads in 2024. I mean, Monster Jam is so... Back in the day, the cross threads are what made the freestyle so good. Bari right now, I'd say he's having a freestyle that should take the lead, but he's got to do a little bit more. He's going for the backflip. There we go. That'll help. Okay. He broke something in the front right, I thought. Maybe not. He landed it. Now setting her loose. Nice jump. Leaping over the racing lane. The fans are loving it. They've never seen a backflip before, clearly, because holy cow, that was spectacular. The clock is finished. Maybe trying to whip it into a donut. Nope, he's going to just give one more wave to the fans and a dab to that side, obviously. A solid run for Zombie. I mean, it should take the lead at the very least. It was a good run. The fans are absolutely loving it out in left field. 9.847? Oh my God! Buddy got like the highest score ever. All right. That's interesting. That'll bring up Corey Rummel and Megalodon. Well, Bari's going to win freestyle. There's no question about that. He might not end up deserving it, but right now he does. Nice leap. I mean, you just can't be given a 9.84 at this point in the freestyle. Get that, and for that, whew. We're off and running. Nice combo for Megalodon. That motor does not sound right. Nice little jump, though. He's trying to do whatever he can. Leaping from move to move, comboing some things up. There's the jammer. Oh yeah, trying to get a little slap wheelie, comboing it again. Momentum and speed on this track, not really easy, but you've got to try and do whatever you can, and comboing it up with things like that obviously is going to help. Oh yeah, big air, cross-threading it across the center. He just sent it. Corey Rummel is in send mode now, baby. Oh, yeah. I'm loving it. Utter send mode. Nice leap there, too. Corey Rummel, never been afraid to get big air. And that's why I love watching Corey Rummel freestyle. This man will send. Lining up for the backflip. We've already seen one. Now another animal. The zombie's not an animal, but Megalodon is. He's flipped over. That truck's in a heap. Oh my god, his header fell off. 9.028 for Megalodon. Great run. I mean, it was really fun. If he landed that backflip, I would have had to make an argument for him to take the lead, because that was easily the best run of the night to that point. Yeah, that thing is just straight pumping out now. No header on it. Holy cow. That other side does, but Megalodon's body in a bit of a heap. That brings up our next competitor, Camden Murphy, the Bakugan Dragonoid. A bit of an under-the-radar day so far. He has not really done much. Camden Murphy's such a great driver. Love watching Camden drive. Getting some speed before he sends it off. His first freestyle of 2024 starts now. Camden Murphy, always such a good freestyler. Nice jump already. Hit number 2. Move number 2. It was a really good one. So far, he's having some good speed. I like that. I like that he's got some speed carrying in each move. And look at that. He's just sending it. Not worrying. I mean, at this point, they know they can't win. So you might as well put down the best damn freestyle you can. See if you can maybe get a couple extra people to give a 10. And then maybe you can squeeze into that top spot. But right now, it's all about getting as many points as possible. He kisses Soldier Fortune. Stays fired, thankfully. So far, this has to be up there with Run of the Night. Megalodon's was until he crashed. I'd say right now Zombie has the best run of the night, but Dragonoid getting close. Again, just flying off of that jump. He is not holding back on that one. Is it backflip time? Yes, it is. Whoa, look at the air! Oh my gosh! That truck's destroyed. Blew the shock housings, the towers. Oh, he's running. He's fired up. Camden Murphy. What a run. That was a very good run. I don't think it's going to take the lead, obviously. Run of the night? Yeah, give it to him. That was the run of the night, easily. That was your Arizona Motorsports Junkie run of the night right there. That was great. Really great freestyle. It'll never win. All right, don't know the score. Okay, thankfully I have backup right here. Hold on. Stand by. I know I'll get the score for you right now. 9.306. Okie dokie, it is time. We've got a green light for Thunderoris, Colt Stevens. Looks like they left Dragonoid where he is, so that also means that only one side of the backflip's available, and I don't think anyone's going to be hitting the 8-pack. Nice start. That was a good jump. I don't think anyone's going to bother to hit the 8-pack in this mud. There's really not enough traction for that. Cross-threading already. Nice little wheelie, too. Colt Stevens, 2023 World Finals Freestyle Champion. It's going to be imprinted in your brain by the time this year's over, or at least until the World Finals happens. Nice jump. And it's also, I mean, we need to normalize really hyping that up, because back in the day, they would announce every single time that this guy is your defending champion in racing or freestyle. They need to do that more. Also, they didn't leave Dragonoid by the backflip. They left him over there in the corner, so both sides are okay and open. Nice jump. Rear back and just let it fly. Deep into the right field corner now. Trying to figure out where exactly we're located. I think we're past the... Yeah, wow, we're up on the... we're up on the walkway in right field, right in front of McCovey Cove. Love that. Really good point of view, too. I love these seats for this event. This is the perfect angle. Oh, yeah! Sending it across. Oh, no! Oh, can he save it? Oh, man. Colt Stevens almost had the save of the year already, but unfortunately, it didn't come together. A good run nonetheless, but it's obviously never going to take a lead at a 7.984. It was a good run. I mean, I liked it. It was probably, that was a step below Megalodon in terms of excitement. Oh my gosh, Gravedigger's back. Oh yeah. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger is back from the dead. He dug his own grave, jumped in it, and he's right back out. Adam Anderson is here to freestyle. Didn't compete in skills. They got that truck fixed up, and it is going to freestyle here in San Francisco. You better believe it. Let's see what Adam Anderson can do. Last time we saw Adam Anderson was at the Superstar Challenge in Anaheim, and he went out with a bang. Got huge air, broke a wheel off. He's already doing a donut. Give it a glazed. Your first donut reference of the year, and it comes from Adam Anderson, of course. Man who loves to do the impromptu donut. Truck sounds kind of not fully performance. I don't know what I'm saying. The truck doesn't sound right. I was going to say it sounds like it's at like 98%, but it didn't come out of my mouth that way. He's getting some good speed, getting some good jumps. Nice air on that. Into a slap wheelie, too. Adam Anderson having a good run so far. Right now, in my eyes, yeah, Bari's going to win freestyle, obviously. If you can beat Bari, that would be insane. But to me, the Arizona Motorsports Junkie move of the night, or run of the night, sorry, is going to be the run that really matters. He's on pace for that. Nice little combo. If you can get that Arizona Motorsports Junkie run of the night, I mean, you've really won, haven't you? Oh man, he's got a lot of speed. Holy cow! Big air! He had so much speed going up to it, he just said, I don't care about the mud, I'm flying. Oh yeah, Adam Anderson is having a great run. Oh my goodness, the combo. Adam Anderson wants another series championship trophy, and now he's going for the backflip. He wasn't even straight, it doesn't matter, a clean backflip. This is your run of the night. Oh yeah, Adam Anderson has brought everything to the table, taking what was a fully just not exciting event, and he is turning it into a wow festival. He's cross-threading the jammer. I mean, what is going... This is... I don't care what the fans say. That is your best run of the night. That should win freestyle. It won't, but it should. That was incredible. Run of the night. The Arizona Motorsports Junkie stamped freestyle of the night.
It's not going to take the lead.
Never going to take the lead, like Wayne just said, but I don't care. That was the best freestyle we've seen today. Already an early pick for freestyle of the year. That was awesome. Giving a kiss to Bari, saying, hey Bari, you may have won the battle, but I'm going to win the war. The score for Gravedigger, just shy, 9.735. I mean, that's kind of close. It's kind of close. I mean, you're booing yourselves, fans. I mean, it's true. That is a terrible second place. But Zombie never should have gotten a 9.8, and that is all your fault. So that you're booing, it's your fault. So stop booing. That brings up our final competitor here this evening. It is Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, and he has to top, I don't care, he has to top Adam Anderson's freestyle. It doesn't matter what Bari did, he's never going to win. He has to top Adam's freestyle. Let's see what he starts off with to do so. Some nice air, of course. Ryan Anderson just puts on a masterclass every time he is out on the track. This man is a master chef, cooking up the best Monster Jam moments ever. He has hopefully got some more in the cards for 2024. Maybe already won today here in San Francisco. We'll see. Nice jump. Actually cleared the center ramps. I mean, that was full clearance. Full clearance again. Ryan Anderson is flying. There's a reason why Flying Ryan applies to Ryan Disharoon, but really, Ryan Anderson is another Flying Ryan, and he is hanging up there today. Getting some more big air. That muddy truck not slowing him down, but I think Adam's been a little bit better to this point, in my eyes. That Arizona Motorsports Junkie run of the night, combo that up maybe. Nice leap, big air. I mean, that was clean. Flying over the racing lane that time. Holy cow, Ryan is putting on an air assault as well. Gonna turn it around. I think the backflip's in his plans right now. Yeah, it is. Hitting it, flipping it, landing it. All right, backflip completed. Check it off. Now we can really go to work with a little bit of time left. Yes, more big air. Definitely not as good as Adam's run, though. I'm sorry, but Adam Anderson stole the show here. Is that going to be it? I think that's going to be it. He is undoing his harnesses, and he is out of the truck. His run is finished. Giving a wave to the fans. That was a good run. It is not your run of the night. Ryan Anderson, fantastic freestyle. But Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, the Arizona Motorsports Junkie freestyle of the night, without question. I mean, that was so superb. But Ryan ended it with a good freestyle. And that was our first freestyle competition of the year, officially in the books. We have to officially get our freestyle winner, which is obviously Bari Musauer in Zombie. So 9.367 for Son of a Digger puts him in third place. Your freestyle winner is Bari Musauer in Zombie, your first one of the year. No question. Was it deserved? No. Was it a good freestyle? Yes. But good for him. I mean, he won 2 competitions today. Bari Musauer is in a phenomenal spot, and obviously that makes him your overall event champion at 35 points, 9 points ahead of Bakugan Dragonoid for second. I mean, it wasn't even close. That was a fantastic start to the series for Bari. Adam Anderson and Gravedigger in third place. So we're off to a good start on Stadium Championship Series West. It was a decent event to start the day. Adam Anderson obviously took it from maybe a 4 to a 6. I mean, that freestyle was spectacular. Thank you so much for watching the event. Let's get into the upcoming commentary schedule, shall we? So our next commentary here on the channel will be tomorrow night. That's right, at 7 o'clock p.m. You can see San Francisco's second event. That is all times are at Eastern time. And just for this weekend only, the Sunday event is going to be at 7 o'clock. The remainder of these Sunday events will be at 5 o'clock Eastern, but because it's week 1, I want to toss it in there at 7 o'clock because there's only 2 events this weekend, so get it at prime time. Now, you can see starting next weekend for the commentaries, this is what a normal schedule will look like. A Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on a standard 4-event stadium weekend. what we're going to do is do the Saturday events first, then the Sunday events, which is why you see San Antonio, then San Diego for the Saturday events. Then you have San Antonio, San Diego for the Sunday events. And obviously, dates and times are scheduled as they are, but they are obviously subject to change. Thursday and Friday night events will be at 7. Saturday events will be at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then Sunday will be at 5. So got a lot of commentaries coming, and obviously we still have to finish off with San Francisco tomorrow. It was a decent first event. I'm excited to see what event number 2 will look like without the rain. It's going to be our first normal event of 2024, and it comes obviously in the second one. Hopefully the remainder will stay that way. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.